What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up 100 times.
And welcome back to the official Sweet Baby Slander YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. But we won't be talking about Sweet Baby Inc. this time, okay? We talking about some bigger idiots. We talking about IGN, man. I can't believe it. There used to be a time where I went to IGN for everything. That was back before I was red pilled, y'all. I'm sorry. You can roast me in the comments. Go ahead and let me know. When did you stop taking IGN seriously? Because they cannot be taken serious after this. Right now, IGN is getting dusted on Twitter for writing an article. Resident Evil 5 simply can't be remade, at least not to the standards of Capcom's best work. So the answer is to not remake, but rewrite. Holy shit, they cannot be serious. Now, you're thinking maybe they're just talking about the story being trash. But before we get into that article, man, look at them getting. Oh, these fucking pussies turned the comments off. That's why you see so many quote tweets. Look, the comments are off, and they turned it off the moment they posted it. Not one person could get a reply in, and look at that, 1,000 quote tweets, 600 likes. Man, boy, they already knew what they was doing. We're going to get into the Ackman's tweet in a second, but hold up. You got to look at this. IGN is so confident that Resident Evil 5, a game that takes place in Africa, should be rewritten. They turned the comments off. They didn't mind us killing hundreds of rural Spanish zombies in Resident Evil 4, though. Woo! Woo! Okay. IGN goes a day without saying something stupid shit challenge. Impossible. Man, let's get into this article, man. Before we do, though, I just got to let y'all know that we are currently sitting at 7,206 subscribers. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see us make it to 10K by the end of the year. And guys, also follow me on Twitter, man. Follow me on Twitter, official Atreus. You can interact with me there because the Discord is no longer free for obvious reasons if you stay to the end of the video. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So with Resident Evil 4's release last year, Capcom's project to remake the glory years of its survival series is complete. But as the game's post-credit scene suggests, the remakes aren't over. And so the big question is, where next? The obvious answer is to remake Resident Evil 5, but on the game's 15th anniversary, it's clear that moving forward, chronologically, will take Capcom's remakes into the series' weakest era. An era of gameplay and narrative decisions best left in the past. Resident Evil 5 simply can't be remade, at least not to the standards of Capcom's best work. So we already read that part. Resident Evil is a survival horror series. Not that you know that playing Resident Evil 5. Sure, it features constant flow of horrific imagery, but RE5 is an action game through and through. That's true. That's evident in its cover shooter mechanics, vehicle chases with on-rail turret sequences, and the constant rattle of assault rifles. Even its visual design evokes the sandy shades of modern military games that experience mass popularity and blah, 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 nigga. Let's get to the good part. Because we're not reading this whole damn article. All this to say that a faithful remake of RE5 would break Capcom's 7-year streak of brilliant survival games. It's telling that the series' reset point, Resident Evil 7, was a reinvention of the very first game, a haunted house that grew even larger as you unlock. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to get to the part where... Set in a fictional West African country, Resident Evil 5 primary antagonists are black people. Here we go. Yes, technically it's the Ouroboros virus that protagonist Chris Redfield is fighting, but the parasite's host is depicted as a nation of mobs and primitives who are violent even before their infection. Intentionally or not, RE5 positions Africa as the dark continent, an uncivilized world harboring a diseased population that needs gunning down via Western intervention in the name of global security. This insensitive treatment of people of color was hotly debated even as early as RE5's debut trailer, with writers such as Steven, pointed out the game's uncomfortable post-colonial imagery. The arguments and think pieces continue well into the game's release, with IGN's own former editor-in-chief, Hillary, of course it's a woman, having also wrestled with the subject. But that was 2009, a time when race was apparently a debate rather than a reality. In the 2020s and post Black Lives Matters world, and go fuck yourself. I don't even care. I don't even care. Shout out to a rare W from the Act Man. Watch this. This is from. Just watch this. This is from when the game first came out.
It's in Africa. It's been in Antarctica. It's been, I think, in Spain. It's been in the Midwest. It wasn't racist then. Why should it be racist now? It's in Africa. Have fun with the game. Play the game. It's
play the fucking game. See, this is why you can't do the man. This is why you can't have diversity. They only want diversity if it's the way they want it. All black people can't be villains. What's the story about that one Middle Eastern actor who wanted to play villains but couldn't because Hollywood say people of color can't play villains? This is pathetic. This is absolutely fucking pathetic, IGN. Please, Capcom, if you're listening, from a nigga, remake that game. But there was some valid criticisms in there, though. The game wasn't really all that scary. It was an action game. 100% an action game. So maybe IGN has a point there. They have a point there. Make it a little bit more horror-y. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, remake it. And make sure black people are the enemy. Matter of fact, remake it so we get some more black evil villain characters that are more prominent. You get what I'm saying? Do that. Maybe you can get your black Wesker. y'all, I'll talk to y'all a little bit later, man. Follow me on Twitter, nigga. What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Trey, and I got a special message for you. I have overhauled my Patreon. That's right. I finally figured out what we're going to do with it. We're going to be watching the latest movies, TV shows, and animation together as a community. Yeah, that's right. My live reaction, discussion, predictions, all in the Discord chat together, okay? You don't feel like paying for any of these subscriptions for the latest TV shows and movies that you want to watch? That's cool. Just watch it with me. You know what I mean? It'd be like watching it at my house, except on a computer screen. Now, the standard membership is going to allow you to get into the Discord, have access to the chat, and, you know, we'll watch everything together. Pretty standard, right? The advanced membership is going to actually give you the ability to be able to come on mic and have discussion with us as we're having a discussion period for whatever it is that we're watching, right? You don't have to come on camera if you don't want to, but it's an option for you. Additionally, you're going to have direct input on the things that we watch. It could be some of the newest stuff. It could be old movies and shows that you want to see my reaction to, or you just want to get my opinion on. Yeah, we're going to do that. And one final thing, for the people who have rocked out with me since the beginning, this is for you. If you're already in the Discord, you already in there for free, baby. So go ahead, click on the link below. We're starting this weekend with episode 4 of Shogun every Saturday night, right after Saturday Night Hypnosis. So can't wait to see y'all there. I'll talk to y'all later.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby.